Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be reviewing WWE Friday Night Smackdown, 28th of February 2020. We kick off the show with WWE Universal Champion Bill Goldberg making his way to the ring. He said, "Do not be mistaken, it's not about who is last, it's about who's next." Roman makes his way to the ring and says, "I'm next." There was a few cheers for Goldberg and Reigns, but there was also a lot of boos, and a lot of people were chanting, "You both suck." Yeah, very divided opinion on this. I just have two words for this whole booking decision for that: bullshit. I don't want to go on another rant literally the day after I've already done one regarding Goldberg winning, but why the hell do we have to give the title back to Reigns? Load of shit. It really is. Then we have Bayley versus Naomi in a non-title match. Bayley says she has something to say. She said, she said, "This is ridiculous." She said she shouldn't have had to be here, especially in front of you idiots. She made history last night. She's the one and only reason. She brings out Sasha Banks. During the match, Sasha breaks up the cover, disqualification. Then Lacey Evans runs down. We have a tag match. The tag match ended with Naomi hitting a sunset flip for the 3 count. Gonna give it a 1.25 out of 5 for the match. Just everything. It was kind of meh, to be perfectly honest. Yay, Sasha's back. And goddamn-tastic. We then had Kofi Kingston with Big E versus Robert Roode with Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler puts Roode's foot on the rope. Kofi argues with Ziggler. Roode with the roll-up for the 3 count. Heel tactics. It was okay. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. Then we see Sonya Deville and Mandy in the back. Sonya says that Mandy's man looked happy. We then immediately go to Otis's watching a monitor. He tells Tucker that he needs to figure out what's going on with Mandy and Dolph. Tucker says sometimes a guy doesn't get the girl. He tells Otis to let Mandy go. Next week we're going to get Otis the love he deserves. That would not choose Dolph Ziggler. The WWE Universe. Going to give that an 8 out of 10, that little bit. Very nice. They're continuing the story and I do enjoy it. Throughout the night we did have Cena segments showing stuff that he did in his career. Not really going to rate them, just so I've mentioned it now because there's a few of them through it. We then have the contract signing for the Intercontinental title match. The challenger Nakamura, joined by Cesaro and Sami Zayn. Braun Strowman comes out. She asks Nakamura to sign first. Sami stops Nakamura from signing. He tells Braun to grab a seat because they are here. I negotiate like a gentleman. Strowman throws the chair on the floor. He says he wants to wants to make sure the language is proper because the way they have been treated is a travesty and injustice. Sami tells Braun that Shinsuke couldn't enjoy his birthday because he had 9 stitches in his head. Braun tells Sami to shut up. Everyone is sick and tired of hearing Sami bitch and moan. He doesn't care what's in the contract because he knows he has to fight all 3 of you anyway. Signs a contract. Sami asks if everyone heard that. He's willing to fight all 3 of them. Sami points out Braun's already signed it. Sami makes a few changes. Signs it along with Cesaro. Nakamura signs it. Sami tells Renee to take the contract back. It will now be a 3-on-1 handicap match. It's going down at an Elimination Chamber. Braun picks up the table, puts it aside. Sami says nothing happens tonight. They triple team him and then kick. Sami does an Aluva kick to Strowman while being held up by Cesaro and Nakamura through the table. Okay, gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10 for a segment. It was fairly entertaining. I just really wish they'd do something better and just break up the bloody Nakamura, Sami and Cesaro thing because it's just not that entertaining, to be perfectly honest. We then go to Drew Gulak on commentary for a Daniel Bryan versus Curtis Axel match. Bryan escapes the son of Perfect Plex and Bryan applies the LeBell lock. Axel taps out. 2.25 out of 5. Nothing really special in the match, to be perfectly honest. Well, it's a TV match. They never put any proper effort in, do they? We then see Miz and Morrison getting a photo shoot. Then they make their way to the ring and they get a "You Deserve It" chance. Miz says The Godfather, Terminator, Rocky and The Marine are great originals, but the sequels are better. Yeah. Morrison says he thought they were great back in the day. Check us out now. They'll prove the haters wrong and they can choke on their pancakes. They don't hear the "you suck" chants, they hear the sweet sound of victory. We are then told they are going to defend the tag titles against The New Day, Heavy Machinery, Lucha House Party, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode and the Usos in an Elimination Chamber match at Elimination Chamber. Gonna give the whole talking things 6 out of 10. The Usos make their way to the ring. They mock the Morrison slow-mo entrance. They have a match. Jimmy with a destroyer, Jay with a frog splash for the 3 count. Gonna give the match 2.75 out of 5. It was alright. The finish was actually very nice. Then we go to our main event of the evening. We have John Cena making his way to the ring. He said this is crazy insane. He thanks people. He says it's WrestleMania soon, so it's time to answer the question what he's doing at Mania. He says his role has not changed, but he is and will always be a WWE superstar. What is he doing at WrestleMania? He said he's doing something different. He knows how hard WWE superstars work every day for one WrestleMania moment. He prides on listening to the biggest superstars in the world, the WWE Universe. Sometimes you may think they never hear you, but John Cena says he hears you and you are passionate about the future of WWE. He says he can say that what he wants to do at WrestleMania and it can happen. He says he's doing the right thing at Mania. This year, WrestleMania should go on without John Cena. He says he hears you. This is not goodbye. This is goodbye for now. This is the right thing to do. I believe in the future. WrestleMania spots should be earned, not demanded. He's betting on the future, so WrestleMania is going to go on without John Cena. He said this night was special because he does not know the next time he will be back. He wanted to do it in front of his friends and family. He wanted to do it at home. Okay, before we finish the end of the show, first off, emotional roller coaster right there of emotions. I generally got hooked on Cena saying he would not be at Mania. I mean, damn, Cena, you can still get the crowd going and you can still control the crowd, man. You are amazing at that. He goes up to the stage, looks out at the crowd, lights go down, lights go back up, Fiend's behind John Cena. Fiend points at WrestleMania sign. Cena tips his hat and accepts the challenge. We are getting the Fiend versus John Cena at WrestleMania. On one hand, I'm really happy with this match. On the other hand, it meant Roman Reigns had to go against Goldberg. I mean, they couldn't have found a better opponent for Goldberg. But yeah, I'm happy for the Fiend and Cena. I'm looking forward to this match. It should be very, very entertaining. If Cena loses, fantastic. Wyatt can continue with this. I hope that the character doesn't lose its luster now. I really do hope this. I mean, he still did have a good creepy feel about him when he appeared behind Cena, so that's a good sign in my opinion. I mean, I'm still pissed off that Goldberg, of all people, a 53-year-old wrestler, defeated The Fiend. Because, of course, who is not going to be pissed off at that decision? I mean, who wouldn't? But yeah, this has been my review of Friday Night SmackDown. How was it? To be perfectly honest, it had about 3 highlights and it was pretty trash, to be perfectly honest. It was not a good Mania. Good SmackDown, sorry. What the hell did I say, Mania? Yeah, it was not a good SmackDown. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. But before we go, I'm going to give a shout out to all of my channel members. We have Anton Blake-Cox, 3D Revolution / Lewis CJ777, James Sunderland, Dougy, Fresh Richards, yes. We all worship Plank Dougy. And Goss Mayer. So yeah, thank you all of you for your support with using channel membership. I massively appreciate it. I really, really do. All of it goes to help this channel. All the money goes back into the channel to pay for new video games, food review items, any and all bits that are required to make videos for this channel. So yeah, I massively appreciate all the support. I massively appreciate anybody who watches the videos and more importantly watches the ads on All Things Wrestling. It's honestly the support we get is really, really good. Thank you all for watching. I shall catch you at AEW Revolution. I am so hyped. It's going to be one hell of a night. It really is. Please check it out on either All Things Wrestling on Twitch or Tom Reviews on YouTube. And let's hope that WWE at some point retracts this copyright strike, please. Please, WWE. So I can get back to live streaming on my main channel. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Smash the like button, share and subscribe, and I shall catch you all later. Bye!